Hello everyone! In this video, we are going to talk about an important concept in algorithm design called branch and bound, with a special focus on understanding bounds. Branch and bounds is a technique that is commonly used to solve optimization problems such as the traveling salesman problem, the knapsack problem, and scheduling problems. Unlike simple search algorithms, Branch and Bound doesn't not just look for any solution, but aims to find the best possible solution, either the minimum or the maximum. The basic idea of Bound is quite simple. The algorithm explores a solution space by dividing a large problem into smaller subproblems, a process known as branching. However, exploring every possible branch will take a very long time, especially for complex problems. This is where bounds play a very important role. Bounds help the algorithm decide whether a branch is worth exploring further or should be ignored. To understand why bounds are necessary, imagine that you are trying to find the shortest path between several cities. Suppose you already found a complete route with a total cost of 100. Now, while exploring another route, you realize that the cost has already reached, even though the route is not finished yet. Logically, continuing this route makes no sense because the final cost will definitely be greater than 100. This is exactly how bounds work in branch and bound. They allow the algorithm to stop exploring paths that cannot lead to a better solution. In branch and bound, a bound represents a limit on the best possible solution that can be obtained from a particular branch. Depending on the type of problem, we use different kinds of bounds. For minimization problems, we use a lower bound which represents the minimum possible value that any solution in the branch can achieve. If this lower bound is already greater than or equal to the best solution found so far, then the branch can be safely discarded. On the other hand, for maximization problems, we use an upper bound, which represents the maximum possible value that can be achieved by a branch if this upper bound is less than or equal to the current best solution. The branch is also pruned. In simple terms, bounds help answer one key question. Is it still possible for the branch to produce a better solution? If the answer is no, the branch is pruned and the algorithm moves on. The pruning process is what makes branch and bound much more efficient than brute force method. Let's briefly see how bounds are used during the execution of the algorithm. The process starts from the root node, which represents the initial problem. The algorithm calculates a bound for this node and then branches it into smaller subproblems. For each new branch, the algorithm computes its bound and compares it with the best solution found so far. If the bound indicates that the branch cannot improve the current solution, the branch is discarded. If it still has the potential that produce a better solution, the algorithm continues exploring it step by step. This approach reduces the search space significantly. As a simple example, consider a minimization problem where the best solution found so far has a cost of 50. If one branch has a lower bound of 30, it's still worth exploring because it might lead to a better solution. However, If another branch has a lower bound of 60, it can be burned immediately since it can never produce a solution better than 50. With this compression alone, many unnecessary calculations can be avoided. In conclusion, branch and bound is a powerful technique for solving optimization problems efficiently. Bounds are the key element that make this possible, as they guide the search process and elimination unpromising branches early. By using lower bounds for minimization problems and upper bounds for maximization problems, brands and bound can find optimal solution without exploring the entire search space. Understanding how bounds work will help you better grasp why brands and bound is both effective and practical in real world problems. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you understand bounds and bound in brands and bound more clearly. Thank you so much. Bye bye.